Good morning, class. Here another video on issue of shares, forfeiture and reissue of shares which are oversubscribed. Now, shares are oversubscribed, then what will you do? When oversubscribed and the pro rata has taken place, that is the important thing. Pro rata has taken place. So, first of all, SPR will be debited in forfeiture only when it is called but no money is received. That we have already done. Is a recap. This next part. In oversubscription, money received is first used in capital, then excess money is used or transferred to premium. Remember this. First capital and then to premium. First capital and then to premium. First capital and then to premium. First capital, the money, excess money is used first to capital and then to premium. Let's see one sum. 50,000 shares are issued by Asset Limited of 10 rupees each. On application 5 rupees, on allotment 2, and 2 rupees is on premium, and 3 rupees is the first and final call. So application 5, 2 rupees allotment and 3 rupees first and final call. Ayan was allotted 1,000 shares and he applied for 1,200 shares. He failed to pay the allotment money, and on his subsequent failure to pay the first call and second and final call, his shares were forfeited and reissued at ₹9 per share as fully called. See, we have called, company has called 10 rupees per share and 2 rupees premium. He has not paid after the application any money, and his shares are forfeited. This is the sum. So when he has not paid the application money, then first journal entry is the forfeiture entry. Means we are starting from the forfeiture. We are writing from forfeiture entry. So the first journal entry is what? Share capital account debit 1,000 into 10. That is share capital account debit. His shares are being forfeited. Security premium reserve 1,000 into 2 because he has been allotted security premium but he has not paid. Company has made due security premium and he has failed to pay the allotment money, so he has not paid. That's why security premium will be debited. 2 calls in arrear. Calls in arrear, what he has not paid, that amount will be written over here. He has not made the payment of premium, that is 2 rupees. He has not made the payment of premium. He has not made the payment of. He has not made the payment of. He has not made the payment of premium and allotment 2 plus 2 and first and final call of 3 rupees. So he has not made the payment of 7 rupees per share. But at the time of application only he has made some payment. At the time of application only he has made some payment. Then extra payment he has made at the time of application. How much extra he has made the payment at the time of application? At the time of application, he has made 1,000 rupees extra, students. 200 shares he has paid extra, and 200 into 5, that is 1,000 he has made extra payment. That means out of 6,000, out of 7,000 which should have been due, minus 1,000 is coming. That is 6,000 is false in arrear. He has not paid 6,000 as false in arrear. Share forfeiture, how much he has paid already? 1,200 into 5 rupees per share in the application, he has paid 6,000. Now we are in a position to reissue his shares. So bank account debit, we are reissuing the entire shares at 9 rupees each. Share forfeiture, 1,000 and share capital 10,000. This much is the reissue entry. 9 rupees per share received, loss per share is 1 rupee, and share capital is 10,000. That is the called up value. Now we need to transfer the money into capital reserve. That is share forfeiture account debit to capital reserve. How much? The formula is same. Credit of forfeiture, see 6,000 is there. Divide by number of shares forfeited 1,000 into number of shares reissued 1,000. And minus 1,000. Minus 1,000 is the share forfeiture debit, which is coming to 5,000. This was the easy sum. Let's understand one more good sum. Ayan was allotted 1000 shares and he applied for 1500 shares. And the same thing, he failed to pay the allotment money, and on his subsequent failure to pay the first call and second call, his shares were forfeited, out of which only 600 shares were reissued at ₹9. So reissue part is different. We have to first forfeit his shares. Now when we forfeit, how many shares we will forfeit? We will forfeit 1000 shares. He failed to pay the allotment money and all his shares are forfeited. All his shares are forfeited. So there's a simple entry, share capital account debit, 10,000. Now he has not paid the security premium also. That should have been 2,000, but it is 1,500 over here. Now why 1,500? That I will explain you. Two call scenario, what he has not made the payment. He has not given the payment of first and final call, that is ₹3, and ₹2 he has not made the payment of allotment, and ₹2 on security premium. That means ₹7 he has not made the payment, and security share forfeiture is 7,500. That is the amount which he has already paid. This is actually call scenario is wrong. We will see how much he has not paid. That will be coming by working notes. How it is coming, that I'll show you now. Share forfeiture is 7,500. Why? Because the company has received on 1,500 shares ₹5 each. So we will find out the calls in area value for this shareholder. So to calculate calls in area, so we are calculating calls in area now. Calls in area. Number of shares he has applied is 1,500 rupees, 1,500 shares of 5 each. That means 7,500 he has already paid. 1,000 shares only the company has allowed him. So 6,000 is used at the time of application. 1,500 is transferred to allotment. 2,500 is transferred to allotment. 2,500 is transferred to allotment. Allotment due is 4,000. If you remember, it is 1,000 into 2 plus 2. That is 4,000 is allotment due. Now see how this 2,500 is used. It is used 2,000 at the time of capital. That is the rule, second law. That entire money, whenever excess received, is first used in the capital. Then if left, will go to the SPR. 500 has gone to SPR. That means out of 2,000 which is due in SPR, 500 is already received. That means only 1,500 is due. And our rule for SPR is what? SPR due but not received, then only debited. So due but not received is 2,000 minus 500, 1,500. So our SPR debit is coming as 1,500. This is the calculation of SPR debit. How the SPR debit is calculated. Clear? Now I will show you how to calculate the call scenario. Call scenario over here, that means how much is left? 2,500 already received, 1,500 from allotment, and 3,000 for your first and final call. That means 4,500 is the call scenario. 4,500 is the call scenario, students. 4,500 is the call scenario. 4,500 is the call scenario. See this call scenario I rectified. I made it 4,500. Clear? Now 4,500 is call scenario. This share forfeiture value will also be reduced now. It will be written over here 7,000 instead of how much money received. Because some money which we have received, we are not cancelling them. We are not doing anything, but we are keeping it in security premium 500 rupees. That's why it is coming 7,000. I hope you are clear with this. Share forfeiture is the balancing figure we found out. Next, the reissue entry. That's simple entry. 600 shares we have reissued, 5,400, 600 into 9. 9 rupees per share we have called, so 1 rupee is the loss, so 600. Share capital 6,000. Transfer to this one, transfer to capital reserve, that is 3,900 only. How? 7,500. Instead of 7,500, I have to write this one 7,000. 7,000 by 1,000 into 600 minus 600. So 7,000 minus 1 divided by 1,000 is 7. 7 into 600 is 4,200. 4,200 minus 600 is 3,800. No, 4,200 minus 600 is 3,600 will come over here. 3,600. 3,600. Let's 3,600. That is 4,200 minus 600. Yeah, it is 3,600. 3,600 is your share forfeiture transfer to capital reserve. Let's see in both the cases their balance sheet. Very simple is the first balance sheet. 50,000 subscribed and issued. Subscribed is also 50,000 because all the shares were reissued. There is no question of not fully paid. Security premium reserve is 49,000 into 2 because 2,000 we have debited, and capital reserve is 5,000. So this is coming up to how much? 1,03,000. It is coming up to 1,03,000. This much is your first one's share capital. Second note, note 2, case 2, the note is like this. It's 600 shares were reissued, that's why 4,96,000. Share forfeiture will be 3,600 only. Yes, that is then 4,99,600 is the share capital. 3,600 is the share forfeiture or not, that I want to see. One sec. Share forfeiture will be not 3,600, my dear students. It will be 3,600 minus 7,000. Minus 7,000. Let's see the journal entry. It was what? 7,000 credit, 3,600 debit. So it will be how much? It will be 3,400. 3,400 this will be. It was correct before. 3,400. So it is 3,400. So this much is a share forfeiture. Reserves and surplus security premium is 98,000 because we have cancelled, but 500 was still there. Remember that we have not cancelled, so 500 will also be there. And capital reserve will be 3,600. Capital reserve 3,600. So total coming up to 1,02,100. 1,02,100. That is the total of reserves and surplus. There is one homework also, students. Please do this homework and show it to me. You can give it to me in the comment section also, or you can personally email me or pass me through my WhatsApp number. Thank you, students. Thank you.